Hello YouTube and the Tribe of the Horror Realm. Just going to do a run through. This is a update of a bunch of US one sheets that I had acquired. So I'm just going to run through them real quick with the assistance of my wife to peel them out of the way. A couple non-horror and then the rest is all horror. Of course, the first one's right there. Iron Eagle. Um, I don't know. I guess the mood struck me to grab it, but it is what it is. And another one. Anyone that's a fan of Bigfoot movies, there's Harry and the Hendersons. Which, I had forgotten what the one sheet looked like. Now onto the horror ones. I was able to grab an original one sheet of April Fool's Day. And now that Deborah Foreman is actually going to be doing conventions, might be able to have her sign that one there. Though I know Teresa's not a fan of the movie. Of course, Bad Dreams was basically I thought it was kind of a ripoff on the whole Freddy Krueger thing. You know, it's like the Jim Jones meets Freddy Krueger. Anyways, alright condition. You know, a little bit of a wrinkle there. Sorry about the glare. And that's a great one. Remake of The Blob. Just such a good flick compared. I mean, the original is unique and all, but the way they just gored up this thing by amping it up a bit. So it's a pretty cool poster. There's still another. I think the international one is even better than that. And of course, this is the poster to Hellraiser 3: Hell on Earth. Always actually liked the artwork. They always tended to try to use very cool tones with Hellraiser, and this one they actually went in the warmer direction with the background and all. And one that I was really excited to pick up and battled it out to get it, and that's the original Howling one sheet. Um, I don't know. I just over time I've never really gotten one, or I've always been beaten out. So when it came up again, I was able to acquire one, and hopefully we'll see what we can do with it. I'm sure I can. Once I showed Teresa, she's like, "Oh, we've got to get Dee Wallace to sign it." And it lives again. I think I thought I had It Lives, but I'm not positive. But so I grabbed this one. I think this is one of those posters that I never remember I have. And continuing on that werewolf theme is original one sheet to Wolfen, which is a pretty underrated movie, and really cool looking poster. I mean, always liked how the eyeball has the moon in the middle and then the city buildings kind of wrapped around it. And probably not showing up as well. The double-sided one sheet for Village of the Damned. Sure, in a light box it probably looks pretty cool. The eyes glowing, I imagine. And this is the other one that I was really excited about grabbing. It's in probably about a C6 condition. There's a few wrinkles here and there, and it's a bit worn. But that's never stopped me. It just kind of shows its history a bit. But the original one sheet to Trick or Treat. Actually, don't see them come up all that often, and so you know me, I had to get it, and you know, at the time I don't think I was actively searching out for one, but when it came up, I was like, oh, nice, and ended up snagging it. Kind of on one of those streaks, so I grabbed it. Species is one of those that's it's all right movie, not my favorite of them all, but um, was able to get it at a good price. So we got, what's her name? Sil, I think it is. Carrying through a little embryonic bubble there. And then Demon Knights with Billy Zane is fantastic in the movie. I believe that's a double-sided one-sheet as well. So eventually we'll probably try to pair that off with a Bordello of Blood. And another Terror Train. Love the film, and the poster, the artwork's tremendous. So when this one came up, it's like, well, someone's gonna pay for it, or I'll take another one. So I ended up snagging a second Terror Train. Real cool poster that was actually pretty much the early predecessor to the Final Destination films, is Sole Survivor. DVD's out of print now, was put out by Code Red. But really, really cool artwork. I know Teresa and I are really big fans of the Psycho series, and it's not just the original itself, but even the remakes have some redeeming elements to them. They're actually pretty good films. So anytime, I mean, and you get a poster like that, and you get the house in the background with the mother in the window, that's pretty cool. So was pretty happy to get Psycho 2. I do have a foreign one sheet of Psycho. Oh, excuse me, Psycho 3. I do have a foreign one sheet of Psycho 2 hanging up. Haven't been able to get an original Psycho piece at all. I did try to get a lobby card with Janet Leigh on it, but thing went a little too pricey. So again, it just seems I never remember if I have It's Alive Again. So, yeah. I'm sure if I go through my archives, I'll find out that I already have this in my files. So this is definitely, obviously number 2, potentially number 3 of It's Alive Again. And for the record, I got those weeks apart. I just have them. I don't get everything shipped all at the same time. Or individually, rather. I get them done in groupings. And then The House Where Evil Dwells. Really don't know a heck of a lot about it because I've never actually seen it. Yep, as the condition just went down a bit as Lugosi trudges right across it.
You might lay on it.
Yeah, get going, keep moving. Come on, let's go. Let's go, come on. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, over here, over here. Come on. Alright, the tail's in the way too. Okay, I think it's one more and then we'll be done and then Lugosi can do whatever the heck he wants. This is The House Where Death Lives. I know most people thought it would be where my sister-in-law is, but it's not.
Hey.
There he goes again. Actually, it was a pretty cool looking poster with the hands reaching out and grabbing the girl, so I said, you gotta grab it. So I think that is the last. No, one more. There is one more. And that would be The Sender with the creepy eyes. Okay. So that's the last one of that. And we do have one last thing, which was a lobby card. And boom. There you go. Just a single lobby card, but it was one of the better ones, which is, of course, Fluffy. And I don't mean you, Fluffy. With Adrienne Barbeau from Creepshow.
He likes that one.
Anyhow, that's the lobby card from Creepshow. I think it's, I don't know which number, which one it is, but card 4. So that was what we got. I do have a few other posters that came in that I picked up, but they're not on screen because they're going to be shipped out to some friends, whomever they may be. But we found a few that I know would be appreciated. So that's it for the update. Thanks for watching, and for myself and my wife and Lugosi, have a good night.